will face off for the first time as ACHA Division I opponents. It's the new year and both these programs are looking to gain momentum as the playoffs are just over a month away. It's Hope College, it's Adrian College next on ACTV. Hello and welcome to the Arrington Ice Arena, where myself, Jack Whitehead, will be on the call for this top 15 matchup. Hope College had a very successful first semester at the Division I level, coming in with a record of 16-5, and talking with head coach Chris Van Timmeren, he is very confident his team will be ready to go after a 4-week layoff. As for Adrian, coming off, another incredible first half, accumulating 18 wins, one of which was the 300th of the illustrious career of head coach Gary Estalos. Just a little more brief about head coaches, we will get into it during the actual broadcast. These head coaches are combined for 36 seasons behind the bench, accumulating over 930 wins and then 7 national championships. Head coach Gary Estalos for Adrian has 3 Division I national championships, and head coach Chris Van Timmeren has 4 Division III national championships. For Hope in the first half, it was a hot start. They got off to a 10-2 record. They did hit a little bit of a pothole going into the break. They did finish still over 500 in their last 7, winning 4 and losing 3. Their 2 leading point scorers are actually number 1 and number 2 in the conference. It's Nicholas, who has 38, Pratt with 35, as they look to keep their hot streak going against the Bulldogs. I believe Dylan Eliason will be in net once again for Adrian. Now on the Adrian side, started off very well. They started the year 7-0 with wins over Liberty, and then they had that 6-2 defeat at the hands of Liberty. The Bulldogs bounced back and they finished the first semester winners of 7 straight. Only losses there in the middle were to number 2 Ohio, and then number 4 Niagara swept the Bulldogs. Both games 4-1 and 3-2. For Hope College, Ryan Jaros comes in leading the power play unit with 6 on the year. Logan Nicholas, number 12, is right behind him. He has 4. This team is pretty dangerous on the power play, although they are just under 18% on the road with the power play. Something to look at is definitely special teams. Cade Pratt, number 15, leads the team with 1 shorthanded goal, the only shorthanded goal that they have. And then Jurgis Paulauskas, number 19, leads the way with 4 game-winning goals for the Dutchman. For Adrian, Dylan Gajewski on the power play leads the Bulldogs with 6 of them. From that shot, we know how good it is. And then Blake Weidman, no surprise here, number 3, leads the team with 3 shorthanded goals. Cash Reagan and the captain, Sebastian Smith, lead the way game-winning goals-wise, 3 each for Adrian. Ranked wins, the Bulldogs have quite a few. Just to name a few, number 2 Ohio, obviously they split that series. They did, however, fall both games to Niagara, one of which in overtime. They also have wins over number 14, Purdue Northwest. Flipping over to Hope, not necessarily the quality of wins that Adrian has. They still have wins over number 18, Grand Valley State University, number 11, Calvin, and number 21, Indiana Tech. Starting goaltenders for Hope College, just like we suspected, is Sebastian Wigfield. For the Bulldogs will actually be Peyton Traska. I jumped the gun there. Wigfield comes in with a 14-5 record, having started 19 of 21 games. Comes in with a .238 goals against average and a .925 save percentage. As for the Bulldogs, will be Peyton Traska. We've sort of seen a split here as he started 13, Eliason with 10, but Traska comes in 11-1-1, 184 goals against average, and a .932 save percentage, as this Bulldog team plays outstanding when both goalies are in the net, but especially when Traska is in the net. Touch on this power play quick before the national anthem. The Bulldogs at home are just above 30%, while Hope College away is just under 15%. Definitely something to look at. So we will take a national anthem break. Don't go anywhere. Got number 7 Adrian College hosting number 15 Hope next on AdrianCollegeTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go.
And we are back live here for puck drop. It is dumped into the Bulldog end by Jaros. Out to play it is Straska, leaves it for Mott. Bulldogs. Turin just out of his reach. Pratt, it's checked there by Mott right at the blue line. Turin comes back to help, stick check on Kingsbury. Kingsbury falls down. Puck does come to Jaros. We will have a Bulldog penalty. 27 seconds in, it will be a hold. See who goes to the box here for the Bulldogs. Will be Mateo Turin, the big 6'6". Mentioned it in the pre-show. Special teams will obviously play a factor in this one. Bulldogs penalty kill. Very good, but they do take a lot of penalties. At home, just over 88%. It's played to Dvorak at the blue line. Dvorak over to Luter. Luter gets it back, takes a shot, bouncing puck, does get through. Rebound is there, falls, big save right away. Puck is played back out front, another chance. Now they reset. It's Luter, back at the blue line. Cross to John, he takes a shot, that's blocked. Puck comes back, backdoor pass, not there. Stick check, Hope College does take it away. Puck bounces over a stick, comes to Nye. Backhand forehand, tries to get it out, can't do so. Luter, John with it now. One-touch pass just off the stick there of Breet. Puck comes loose and the Bulldogs will clear. 45 seconds gone in the first penalty. Sometimes not the best time to get a power play. Just 30 seconds into the game, really don't have your legs under you or a feel. As Luder takes this one end-to-end, gets stood up at the blue line. He takes a stumble. Zaski rims that one around over the stick of Nicholas. And that will go all the way down. So Wakefield comes out to play it. Weidman harassing Nicholas there. Forced to play it back. Now Smith. Smith pressures, and now finally the Dutchman will exit the zone. Just over 30 seconds to go in the power play. This one is dumped in. Onstadt, one of the captains of this Dutchman team, does come away with it. Played to Nicholas at the blue line. Nicholas gets it back. Fakes the shot. Does get it back now. Nicholas pump shot. Is turned aside by Straska. Had Weidman leaning there, a bunch of fakes. Straski does make the save. Puck does go out of play. Straska, few big saves early. Only 16 seconds to go on the penalty. Turin will be out of the box. Face-off is tied up. One back by DeCalloway. In goes Nye, he gets pressured. That's Pratt, plays it back to the blue line. Jaros plays it in. Dutchmen are changing, the penalty is over. Mott with a nice stick check. Plays it up the boards. Left there for Peel. Peel does get it back, walks to the middle, fires. That one's blocked to the corner in Mott. Mott looks like he's held as well. Puck comes to Nye. Nye goes long off the stick of Steckschulte. Turin lays the body. Bulldogs change, but Turin still laying the body. That time on Davis. Puck is played. Mott dumps this one right back in. Back on it is Trevor Davis. Leaves it there. Dutchmen are away. Remersma dumped this one in behind the Bulldog net. McKee back after it. Puck is played open corner. McLaughlin after that one. Schaumburger leaves that one for Mott. Mott has Weidman deep. He's going to go for it. Weidman does chip it in. He will be the first to the puck. Battling on Peel. Centers it. Schaumburger's shot. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Regardless, off the stick and out of play. Bulldogs still looking for their first shot on goal. Obviously, the 2-minute penalty to Mateo Turin did not help that. We will see DeCalloway step in for this faceoff. Hunter Allen lines up right behind him. Now just to the left. DeCalloway goes forward, tries to. It's played to the line, Strasky. Dumps it back in around, pinching down his Bro. Bro takes a shot there from Dvorak. Puck is loose. Off the official skate. Bulldogs still come up with it. Allen leaves it over there. Mins getting pressured. DeCalloway steps up. Puck is played to the line and out. As Bro back with it. Bro getting pressured off the board to Mins, who dumps it back in. DeCalloway almost had a step there as Allen tries to get it to Strasky. Unsuccessful, and now the Bulldogs will regroup in Bro. Over to Strasky. Leaves it there for Bro to Mins. Calloway goes for a change. Mins and Allen stay. Mins centers it. Nobody home, and Palaskis, he turns it over back to the line and top. The cross off the boards to Bro. Big bounce. Just dumps it back in further. Good zone time here for the Bulldogs. Really nothing towards the net. Now Hope College does get away. This is Carson Mattern. He tries to get to the blue line. McLeod runs him in to the boards. This is left for Toth. Toth gets the red line. Stays with it. Loses it a little bit. Shot to the net. I don't think it got there. Puck is still loose in the slot. Now it is played out to center ice. Toth backhands that one in. Onstad out of midair. Now Hope College will regroup. Back on it is Mattern. Turn plays it to Onstad. Onstad comes in 1-on-4. Leaves it to Breet. Breet to Zaski. Can't get the puck out there. Now this puck is played to center ice. Reagan almost went over the boards. This is dumped right back in, just out of the reach of Sudinski. That will be an icing. Just over 5 minutes into this one. 14-26 gone. Bulldogs getting outshot 2-1. Sort of a feeling out process. This is the first ever meeting. Hope College just transferred to Division I ACHA. Smith right off the draw. Can't get it through. Comes back to McLaughlin. Plays it across to Mott. They play catch. McLaughlin shoots. Blockered save away by Wigfield. Turin back in deep to Reagan. Sebastian Smith gets hounded there. Puck does come free. Now away is Onstadt. Onstadt chips it by McLaughlin. Mott goes after it. He plays it up the boards. Bulldogs trying to break out. Just kept in at the blue line by Peel. Played around to an open wing and Turin. Mott now with it behind Trasky. Spins away. Traska. Puck is played there. Smith over to Mott. Mott gets the red line, dumps it in off the Sodexo sign. Puck is flipped to the line and not out. Turin comes away with it. Barrels through bodies. Does get there first in the corner. Reagan gets tripped up on the play, and the Bulldogs will now head to their first power play of the night. So I believe it's going to be Colin Peel. It will be. Junior defenseman from Grand Rapids. He will sit as this Bulldog power play will get their first look. Wigfield stands at 6'4". See if the Bulldogs can get some lateral movement for him. Usually that's not the strength of a 6'4" goaltender. Face-off is one forward. Allen in behind, picks it up, plays it back to the line of Mins. Strasky. Have Gajewski on the top of the circle if they want it. He gets it right now. He takes a shot. That's blocked before it got there. Played to the blue line. Strasky keeps it in. Plays it across to Mins. Tried to hit Gajewski. DeCalloway going to the net. Puck is played to the line. Strasky uses his body to keep that one in. Strasky to Gajewski. Over to Mins. Mins plays it down deep. Now they get Strasky. Gajewski, one-time shot off the bar. He had room up top, but hits the iron. Puck does stay in play. Gajewski with it again. Touch pass in the slot. That one never got through. Mins was the shooter on that one. Golden opportunity. Blocked away to the corner. 6 bodies in now. Strasky makes it 7. DeCalloway. Kingsbury, the only 2 not in that pile-up. Kingsbury comes away with it. Spins around, dumps it in. Traska out to play. A good minute and 10 seconds in the offensive shift. Good chances. So that line will change, and on comes the top unit. McLaughlin. Plays it to Weidman. Weidman uses his speed. Does get around Davis. Center pass. Turin hits it in. He thinks it's in. Referee is adamant it's not. Still loose in the crease. Mateo Turin was right there. Could not see the puck from our angle up here. Referee says no goal. Will be a face-off to the left. Maybe see the puck there. Referee was fairly certain that puck did not go in. I'd have to ask our cameraman, Tate Wise, who is down there, has a good look at it. Gary Estalos, head coach for the Bulldogs, is not too pleased, but we will play on. Weidman finding Turin. Not a lot of room there. Those two connect once again, but a big save from Wigfield early. Reagan now with Heath, throws it towards the net. That one's wide. Bounces all the way back to the blue line, and Smith. To McLaughlin. He takes a shot. That one's blocked to the corner once again by Wigfield. This time it is cleared back to center ice. 10 seconds to go in the penalty to Peel. Smith dumps it in. On it is Reagan. It bounces. McLaughlin kicks it. It's off a glove. Ping-ponging around. Now the Dutchman will gather it up. Both penalty kills 1-for-1 early in this one as John comes across the blue line and forces himself to go offside. He heads off for a change. It's both teams getting opportunities. Sebastian Wakefield and Peyton Traska have looked good so far in this one. Both teams killing off a power play. We are back to 5 aside as Marley digs in against Barron. Linesman doesn't like what he sees, will do it again. A tie-up face-off. Bulldogs come away with it. Over to Zaski. Zaski plays it up the blue line, given away. Toth does recover. Gets it to the boards and Nye. Nye gets pressured there, taken away by Barron. Scramble for it right in front of the penalty box doors. Both teams battling. Now a chance here for the Dutchman. They are away. Tough angle shot, padded easily as Reemsmer gets decked after the play by Zaski. Zaski, another one of those big bodies. The Bulldogs are going to be shorthanded here once again, as Marley's going to get one here. I believe on Carson Matern. Caused that one, number 65. Bulldogs will be shorthanded once they touch up. Dutchman, 6-on-5 here though, until the Bulldogs do. Luter just dumps it in. Puck is played to the center and now finally touched up by Marley. I believe he's going to sit for either holding or tripping, one of the two, and the Bulldogs will head back to the penalty kill. Bulldogs have committed way too many penalties. They've committed 86 penalties on the year, now 88, I guess, if you count both today. Penalty kill, though, like we said, 88% at home, 85% on the year, home and away. Just at the 10-minute mark, played down to the corner. Puck is loose for the taking. Onstock goes in. Puck comes loose, and Smith sends it the length of the ice. Still 1:40 to go as Weidman and Smith go off for a short shift. DeCalloway and Turin come on. Or the Bulldogs penalty kill. Onstock hits Nicholas in stride. Nicholas dives towards the net. You can see why he's the leading point getter on this team. Toe drag very close. Out right in front of Traska. Strasky with a good stick there. Puck comes loose. Strasky, doesn't see it. Davis is open at the blue line. They can't get it to him, and DeCalloway comes away with it. He will send it the length of the ice. Bit of a dangerous one there for Wakefield. Turin runs his man hard. .50 seconds to go in this power play. Is another burst of speed from a sharp angle. Big save by Traska. Centered pass, big save, another one. John, point blank range. Peyton Traska up to the task. Stay connected with all the action by following at AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at AdrianCollegeTV today. Couple big saves. It looked like John had a tap in there. This one flutters to the right of Traska. Played back to the line. John hits Dvorak. Now in the middle to Luter. Over to John. John takes a sharp angle shot. That one never got through. John comes back with it. Now Mott beats his man. Sort of did a spinorama and shot it off the back of the goal. Dvorak. He walks to the blue line. Now stops. Leaves it for Luter. Back to Dvorak. Dvorak takes a shot. Blocked away by Weidman, and he's away. 1-on-1 as the penalty expires. Weidman out of gas, just leaves it there for Marley. Marley just out of the reach of Schomburger in the slot as he was coming off for a change. Toth throws that one wide, almost too many men there. Dumps it back in behind Wakefield. Allen throws the body hard on Austin Luter. Puck comes back to the blue line. Zaski fakes the shot, shoots it. That one is blocked away once again by Barron. That puck is chipped in. Back on it is Zaski. Getting pressured by Reemsma, excuse me. Official Very adamant the puck is loose. Nobody's moving. I'm sure you can hear him on the broadcast. He's screaming, move it. Puck finally does come free. Allen is away with Gajewski. Allen cuts to the center. Gets hooked on the play. Goes towards the net. Puck is loose. Number 7, I believe that Schulte dove on the puck. Now we're going to have some extracurricular festivities. Need to make sure he did not put his glove over the puck. Let's see one fan behind the glass signaling for the penalty shot. Take another look as it comes in late. I believe Michael Schulte sort of pounced on that like a cat right after this, right here. Referees say defenseman did come in, so the faceoff will be outside. Coach Estalos, I believe he wanted a penalty shot there. Regardless, we will play on after he gets an exclamation. Referee did not have the best view standing in that far corner. Might have been blocked off by Wigfield. 7:14 to go. Faceoff will be just outside of the Hope College end. The Galloway wins that one back. Pratt tripped up on the play. Puck is dumped in. Davis leaves it there for the Galloway, who throws a reverse hit. Now a pass out wide. Hits him in stride. It's Nicholas from a sharp angle. Lex, and he gets tripped up on the play, and the Bulldogs be heading to the penalty kill again. Now I believe both are going to go. There was some extracurricular stuff. I believe it was Jaros. After the play, he's going to go too. I wonder if we're going to play 4-on-4 here. It will be Bro. I believe, yeah, Ryan Bro, the senior. He'll get the tripping penalty. Jaros will get the minor for roughing. These two teams, I believe, will play 4-on-4, and that looks to be the ultimate decision. A little bit more open ice for these talented players. Onstadt will face off. Loses that one pretty clean to Reagan. Mott spins away from Onstadt. And Onstadt still pressures him and does take it back. Onstadt leaves it for Pratt. Pratt spins, loses an edge. McLaughlin jumps in. Onstadt takes it away from him. Comes to the slot. Pratt. A big hit there right in front of the net by Sebastian Smith. Smith hops over Pratt. Onstadt takes this one. He gets dumped. Reagan with it now. Reagan, not sure he saw Pratt. Puck does come to Mott. Mott plays it behind the net to Smith. Smith leaves that one. Puck is loose here. Bulldogs pressuring well as Reagan comes away with it. Reagan still with it. He shoots. That hits the glass wide of the net. Halfway gone, and a big hit there from Sebastian Smith on Onstadt. Reagan throws his body. Those two are tied up. Not short of physicality early in this one. Another nice drop pass. Walkered away there. Trevor Davis with the chance. Nice drop pass there from Sudinski. Sudinski comes away with it again. Plays it back to Dvorak. He walks the line, takes the shot. That one goes wide. Onstadt tripped up on the play. Referee's hands stay down. Now Gajewski settles the puck down. Finally, will reset. 30 seconds to go in the minor penalty. Bro for tripping. Jaros for roughing. As Gajewski comes away with it. Fakes the shot. Does take it in a nice pad save there by Wigfield. Dvorak goes away 1-on-2. He tries to beat Toth wide. Backhand. Didn't really get much on that. A battle in behind of Traska. Both teams are full strength now as Bro goes out of the box looking for the stretch pass. Another big hit thrown there down in the corner, and the Bulldogs do come away with it as Bro heads off for a change. Puck hits off those lively boards. Schulte hits that one, a log jam at the blue line. That puck makes its way through, no problem there for Traska. Take another look at these chances, and then the big hit. Right there. Bulldogs throwing the body around. Both teams are. Bulldogs, very large team. So College, I'm sure, has seen, and that one is played on the trajectory right to me. Probably would have made a one-handed catch. Thankfully, there is protective netting at the Arrington Ice Arena. So we look in at Wow Cafe. Sure, nobody's doing much. Thursday night, first week back at Adrian College as Hunter Allen gets loose. He gets taken down. Referees keep the arms down. Good turnout, though, here at the AIA. Puck is played to the slot, and the Bulldogs will head back to the power play. We're going to have a hooking call as it's 3 minors aside already. Getting back to my other point, first week back from Christmas break, the new year, really not much schoolwork to do in the first week. Obviously have Martin Luther King Day on Monday, long weekend. Good turnout from fans and students here. The AIA, they want to see the Bulldogs start off the new year with a win. We'll get a chance here. Face-off is won by Reagan. McLaughlin leaves it for Turren. Back to the blue line, Turren. Over to Smith. McLaughlin, he takes the shot, tipped midway through by Weidman. Unfortunately, never got through. Weidman from behind gets hit by Nicholas. Not sure he saw him. Nicholas comes away. He's just going to dump it in. Weidman does steal it before it gets all the way down. Well, the Bulldogs are away once again. 30 seconds gone. Weidman across center ice, dumps it in after it is Reagan. Kingsbury tries to play it, hit Reagan. Now that puck is played to the blue line. Smith catches it, knocks it down McLaughlin. Over to Weidman from a tough angle. He shoots, blocker to the side. That puck is played again. McLaughlin using his glove. McLaughlin to Smith for the long-range shot. That one's tipped wide. Puck is played. McLaughlin does keep it in for now. Dives. Now Hope College does come away with it. Chipped by Smith, but he does a nice job to recover. Halfway gone. Smith from a sharp angle. That puck is saved, goes flying up in the air, somehow avoids all the banners. And that puck is played. That one actually avoided banners, but not the scoreboard. Faceoff will come back down to the right of Wigfield. See DeCalloway there. Will take this faceoff. Allen, Gajewski join him with Strasky and Mins on the blue line. DeCalloway digs in against Onstadt. Face-off is a tie-up, really. Does come to Peel. Peel uses the net as a shield and sends it the length of the ice. Coach is barking out, you have 30. Gajewski weaving his way in. Still with it, plays it in front. Plays it back around the net to DeCalloway. Gajewski looks like he wants to shoot. Now has back door, puck never got there, and that puck is played the length of the ice, and that will just about do it. It's both penalty kills for the time being are going to be at 100%. This one left for Strasky through the legs of Dvorak. One-touch pass, big glove save right there. Mins had a golden opportunity. Allen. Allen weaves his way through, gets hooked once again. Does stay with it. Hunter Allen uses his speed, shields the puck, leaves it there for Marley. Multiple putties flying around. Finally does come free to Barron, I believe, and Barron sends it the length of the ice. Zaski there first. Over to Toth behind the net. Toth plays it up the boards off the stick of Nye. Minute and 30 seconds to go. That will be icing. I believe that was Dvorak. Missed on a tip shot there, and with the 1:26, the Bulldogs will get another offensive zone faceoff. Got the feeling this would be more of a feeling out process in this opening period. Both teams off for about 4 weeks. Talking to both these coaches, they expected their teams to start on time. That shot through. That goes just wide. Marley comes away with it. Plays it just out of the reach of Zaski. Hard to do with that 6'6" frame. Zaski still with it. Toth with room to skate. Hope was making a change. Toth chips it by Davis takes a slash. Leaves it there. Puck center to Marley. Comes all the way back to Zaski. That shot got through. Wakefield had to be sharp there. Toth turns this one over, and a chance here. Onstad, his line mates go for a change. Onstad leaves it there. Sharp angle shot. Net is empty. Thankfully cleared away by Zaski's shot. That one's blocked. Another chance. Toe save. Rebound. Scores. .37 seconds to go. Gunnar Sudinski puts Hope College in front 1-0. Take another look. Bulldogs blocked a few and then a toe save by Traska. Fortunately for the Bulldogs, Sudinski had body position. It's only his second goal of the year and 4th point from the sophomore forward. Nice depth scoring coming in hand there. As that puck is played once again off the beam up top. Bulldogs in unfamiliar territory really in game ones. Both these teams have been stellar in the opening games of 2-game series. Bulldogs come in 10-1 with their lone loss being to, at the time, number 1, Niagara. And Hope College only 1 loss as well. And that was coming to number 11 now, Calvin. Both these teams looking to get another big hit there as Turin and Luter go head over heels. I believe Luter just got in the way of Turin. Turin, it's probably the one guy you don't want to get in the way of. 6'6". Turin goes right over top. Looks like both players are all right. Luter's helmet came off in the process. I don't know if Luter tried to throw a hit. It looked like he did. Turin goes right over top. A chance here for offensive zone faceoff for the Bulldogs. 9 seconds to go. Smith comes out of the corner. Walks around, takes a peek at the clock. Takes a shot. Now Turin and Luter are going back and forth right after. Give you some perspective. Luter, not a short dude. Sits at 6 foot exactly. And then you have Mateo Turin, one of the 2 or 3 Bulldogs, 6'6". So Luter doing a nice job holding his own there. 4 seconds to go, face-off 1, and that will be played to center ice. Hope College bangs the boards, and they will head to the dressing room with a 1-0 lead over the number 7 team in the country, Adrian College. Gunnar Sudinski, Jake Onstad will pick up an assist, as well as Trevor Davis. Onstad, that's going to be his 19th assist. That'll be good enough for 4th on the Hope College team. We saw the 2 top players in the conference, goal-scoring wise, Logan Nicholas and Cade Pratt, had their fingerprints all over this opening period, as Nicholas saw a few times go end-to-end using that skill. And then Cade Pratt, the captain, one of the few captains on this Dutchman team. Seen him be very apparent. It's the depth scoring of Sudinski starting this one off and giving the Dutchman 1-goal lead. Take another look at it. Just bouncing puck. See multiple block shots. I believe that was McLeod blocking one, but the puck just fell to the Hope College player, had body position in front of the net. Give them the 1-0 lead. Opening period shots were 12-10 for the Bulldogs. Both teams 0 for 2 on the 0 for 2 on the power play. Both penalty kills were perfect, and 4-on-4 there was nothing there. The Bulldogs, they few good shifts really late in that period, just could not get anything by Sebastian Wakefield. Saw this might happen. You never know with 4-week layoff, first game of the second semester. Both these teams, the Bulldogs, Haven't played since December 5th, where they beat Purdue Northwest. Then for Hope College, they played Grand Valley State December 6th, so really a month off for both of these teams. You could sort of feel the feeling out process early in that period. Then both teams started to get their footing and start throwing their weight around, both these teams. Very physical team. Both these coaches, very historic coaches. Like I said in the open, over 930 combined wins. We'll head to period number 2. I'm sure both of those coaches will like to clean up some stuff about their play. Bulldogs trailing Hope College 1-0. We'll have the second period on deck here on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. The campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
And we are back at Arrington Ice Arena. Myself, Jack Whitehead, in the booth. Adrian College trailing Hope College 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. Only the second goal of the year for Gunnar Sudinski puts Hope College in front. Assist to Jake Onstad, his 19th, and Trevor Davis, his 23rd assist on the year. Ties him up with Logan Nicholas for the lead. Here's the goal again. You can see that block shot from McLeod and a nice one-touch pass from Trevor Davis. Obviously to Onstad, and then body position from Sudinski, giving the Dutchman some depth scoring. As we head to period number 2, both these coaches keep harping on it. Over 900 combined wins. They're going to have their guys ready. See how each coach really attacks this period. Sort of a slower start to the period, as you can see on screen. Chris Van Timmerman right there. Go a little bit more in depth about him. Transition, I asked him about the transition from Division I to Division III, and he thought his team would have competed in Division I last year. See him right there in the blue suit. I asked him, is there any extra motivation for this game, for it being the first meeting, even though these colleges obviously have a rivalry? He said it's just really another game. He doesn't like to put extra motivation on his players. Just harped on it being another game. And then he also mentioned they dealt with a lot of injuries late in the fall semester. Says he missed 3 of his top 6 defensemen at one point in early December. Said his team is almost back to full strength now, and he's expecting them to go on a run in this conference. Getting ready to go. Start of the second period. And obviously, he's been here 26 years now. He's had 25 consecutive winning seasons. Sure, barring a collapse, he'll make that 26. Reagan digs in for the faceoff against Nicholas. Reagan wins that one back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin plays catch with Mott. McLaughlin fans on it. That puck is dumped back in through the Bulldogs' end. Mott to McLaughlin, cross ice. Nice pass there to Turin. Just overskated it. Turin hits Reagan. Reagan hits Smith between the legs of Davis. Instead of Smith's reach, he turns, fires. That one's blocked by Davis. It's another thing the Dutchmen have been doing well, is blocking a lot of these Bulldog point shots. And Smith with a chance from a sharp angle. Goes to the wraparound, throws it in front. Reagan was there. Nice defensive play there, and more pushing and shoving. Sure, we're going to see that throughout the second period and into the third. Like I was saying, as we take another look at it, a lot of blocked shots here for Hope College. That's really what you have to do against a top-ranked team. And obviously the Bulldogs' number 7 is Turin, throwing another big hit there. It's the number 7 team on the road. First game in a month. You can see how much respect head coach Van Timmerman has from his team. They are not afraid to get in those shot blocking lanes. Schaumburger now hits Gajewski. He gets hooked up on the play. No call there. Puck plays back to Bro. Long range shot hits the chest of Wigfield. Pops out in front. Bulldogs do come away with it. Strasky hounded there by Davis. Strasky keeps going. Leaves it there for Weidman. That puck is off his skate. And dumped back in behind Traska. Bro with it. He gives it away. Puck comes loose. One-time shot. Scores! Brady Breet this time. 6'2". Breet, his 8th of the year, puts Hope College in front 2-0. Just a really uncharacteristic turnover there from Bro. Nice one-touch pass and right over the glove of Traska. The Bulldogs bit behind to the 8 ball. Down 2-0 early. I would think they thought at least they carried most of that play in the first period. But Hope College leading where it matters most. Allen throws a check on John. Puck is played to the far side, dumped in by Mins. Body thrown again. DeCalloway takes a spill, and the puck is lofted to center ice, and Zaski with it now. Zaski just going to travel back behind his own net, leaves it there for Toth. Toth right up the middle, DeCalloway in stride. Leaves it there for Allen. Allen outweights the defense, and that puck is thrown towards the net. Somehow did not go in. It's one of the defensemen, I believe it was John. Alec John was inside the net with goaltender Wakefield. Not really sure how that one stayed out. Taking another look, this definitely would have counted, as it didn't look like John went in. He went on in his own. And I'm not sure if that stick lying right there, right in front of the blue paint of John, deflected that one out of play. Bulldogs a bit unlucky there. Face-off is won back to Mott. Across to McLaughlin. That shot's wide. Marley back to McLaughlin again. That shot gets all the way through. Patted away. Bulldogs come away with the rebound. Mott now with it. He toe drags around. Leaves it for McLaughlin. He shoots. That puck never got through as it's off the glass. Sharp angle shot Marley, and now Nye tries to play it in behind. Played back to the blue line again. Mott walks the line, shoots. That puck is loose for the taking. Nye goes head over heels. Puck is taken away at center ice. Barron dumps it down. Given away once again. This time by Traska. Bulldogs do get it back, but give it away. Puck is played back in. Mott. A little bit of a cross check there on the back. Turin comes away with it. Turin chips it by Luter. Those two had history in the first period. We'll see if that shows up here later on as this game progresses. Reagan to Nicholas. Nicholas toe drags, fires right on. See the speed of Nicholas. Very apparent. Logan Nicholas, the freshman, showing off his wheels there. It's a good save from Traska. If you're a goalie, down 2-0, you really got to make sure they do not get the third too, as they often say, the worst lead in hockey. When it gets to 3, that's where percentages of you coming back go way down. Smith barking at Turin. Face off, both guys go down. Hope College comes away with it. Turin plays it to the blue line. Chipped away, Reagan can't find it, now he does. Reagan chips it by, has a little bit of a room. Big save there by Wigfield. Reagan stays with it, leaves it for Smith. Smith chips it around. Smith walks out, has time, shoots just wide. Sebastian Smith. Now this point shot does not get through, blocked by Matern. Covered up by Wigfield. Bulldogs with 2 glorious chances. Wigfield turned one aside, and then Smith misses the net from the hash marks right in front. He's going to want that one back, but good pressure. Bulldogs need to build on this if they're going to get back in it. Referee not having. Schomberger digs in for the faceoff. Matched up with Nicholas. Linesman doesn't like something he sees, and now he's going to kick Schomberger out. Weidman comes in. Loses it to Nicholas. Pratt plays it out. Now taken away. It's Nicholas away with Pratt. 2-on-1. Nicholas shoots off the bar. That one goes flying into Wow Cafe. Souvenir up there. Once again, Logan Nicholas using that speed. Just a freshman. I want to repeat that. Hopefully, I think the Bulldogs are hoping he does not stay here at Hope College. He's been a thorn in their side already. Puck is played down. Zaski uses his strength. Puck is loose, side of the net. Puck is still loose, almost in. Believe that was Onstott. Had a chance, plays it back to Sek Schulte. He shoots and scores. Bulldogs really behind the 8 ball now. It's number 7, Michael Sek Schulte from long range. Makes this a 3-goal lead. It's his first goal of the year in just his 7th game played. Walks the line. You see the screen right in front. All of a sudden, 3-0. Hope College. Bulldogs are going to have to get on the offensive side of things. We're going to get back into this game. Mott spins it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin to Allen, chips it down deep. Left there, body thrown once again. Seen Turin knock down his fair share of people. Excuse me, that was the Calloway. Puck is loose, side of the net. Allen does come away with it. Now a wrestling match out front. Bulldogs will be going to the power play, barring a goal. 6-on-5 now. Off the bench, I believe it's Reagan. Now the puck is touched up by Davis, and the Bulldogs will go to their 3rd power play of the game, and they're going to need to capitalize on this one. It's going to be Palauskas heading to the box for holding or hooking, or one of the two. Calloway digs in, has Allen, Mins, Gajewski, and Strasky at the back end. I think everyone false started there. Linesman says, let's do it again. Puck one clean, back to Strasky. Over to Mins. Mins down deep to Calloway. Give and go. Mins back to Strasky. He takes a shot, blocked once again. Strasky, nice move. Chance, shot, scores! Kale Strasky from the point walks the line and buries one. Bulldogs get a much-needed goal. Strasky's 2nd of the year and 17th point. Take another look. Strasky just dangles through 2. Dutchman wires one right over the glove of Wakefield, and the Bulldogs are back within 2. Now the build-up shift. Marley, McLeod, and Nye. Dogs need to keep this going. That dump in hit the linesman. Bro, cross ice, tipped in by Nye. Sends it the rest of the way. Wigfield leaves that one, given away, and Nye with it now. Nye back in deep, battling there with McLeod. Supporting. Nye still battling. He comes away with it, plays it off the boards to Bro. Bro walks in, shoots, glove saved by Wigfield. We have more pushing and shoving. It's McLeod and Luter. Luter's been in the thick of things. Ready to explore your Adrian future? Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu. Right there, you can see the link. Puck right off the draw. Reagan fires it wide. Big hit thrown there once again. Now Reagan gets dumped. Physicality staying heated. Smith walks the line, dumps it back in. Turin back there with Reagan. Reagan throws the body again, and he's going to get a penalty for this one. I'm not sure what they're going to call. Bulldogs will head short-handed. I believe they're going to call cross-checking and more action behind the play. It's Kingsbury and Turin once again. This is going to be cross-checking. Bulldogs will be short-handed once again. Bulldogs capitalized on their power plays. Let's see if Hope College can do the same. Just under 6 minutes gone by. We've already had 3 goals, 2 power plays. A lot of physical play. Nye hounding Pratt there, plays it back to the blue line. Across, one-time shot, Onstadt. I think it clicked Pratt on the way. Back down to Onstadt. Onstadt plays it back to the blue line, walks the line. Now from a sharp angle. Onstadt back to Nicholas. Nicholas gets it back, walks in, shoots, up high. Puck is still there. I believe that it is his own teammate. Puck is sent the length of the ice. Bulldogs will get a change. Hope College stays with these 5. Now Mott goes off for a change. Bulldogs get a wholesale change. Pratt gets checked, and Zaski will send it halfway down. Taken by Onstadt. Onstadt walks his way through. Zaski fans on it. Nicholas hand passed it right to Jaros. Referee did see it. And we will get a stoppage in play. Hope College fans to my left seem to disagree. That line will now go off. Second unit comes on. Weidman and Smith for the Bulldogs. Alec John in to take the faceoff for Hope. Weidman wins that one, and Smith fires it the length of the ice. Luter drops that one off, and a saucer pass to Dvorak. Sees back door, hits it that way. Toth does a nice job, and those two push and shove behind the net. That puck does deflect off the glass and out of play. Bulldogs change once again. Keep the fresh legs on the ice for the penalty kill. Bro, Strasky with it. Plays it up the boards. Tough catch there for DeCalloway. Just played around. Bro onto it. Dumps it in. Puck is played back to the line, and John. John down deep to Bree. To Luter. Walks the line, takes the shot, deflected. Just goes wide. Now it's played down deep again to Bree. Strasky plays it the length of the ice. Turin's going to get there first. Wigfield comes out and does play it. 5 seconds to go on the minor to Reagan. Nice move there. Sharp angle shot. Mott does a nice job to recover. Palauskas with a nice run, and Mott takes 2 of them to the boards. More Hope College bodies on the floor, or on the ice, excuse me. Reagan comes out of the box, gives it away, and that puck does get to center ice. Schomburger pressuring Steckschulte. Dumps it in. Mott going to take it himself. Gives it to Reagan. Nice touch pass. Another nice touch pass to Gajewski. He walks in, shoots just high. Puck ricochets all the way around to Schomburger. Schomburger dumps it in, goes off for a change. Gajewski throws the body. Puck is played up the boards. Given away, and now right to the feet of DeCalloway. Gajewski back on it. Gajewski to Zaski. Zaski plays it out front of his own net. McLaughlin was ready for it. Now hits DeCalloway, and Zaski gets knocked over. 3-on-3 the other way. DeCalloway leaves it for Gajewski. Just bounced over his stick at the last second. DeCalloway still with it. 11:08 to go in the second period. DeCalloway plays it around to Zaski. Cut off there off the skate of Barron, and that will be enough for icing. Excuse me, that was McKee. Tried to hop over the boards knowing he touched that one from the other side of center ice. Bulldogs with an offensive zone face-off with some tired Hope College bodies. Marley, Reagan, and Mins hop over the boards. 26, 27, 28 for the Bulldogs. Marley digs in. Loses that one. And then, oh, I don't know what that was, a little toe pick or something from 25. Remersma just sort of fell in his own. Regardless, this will be offside. Hope College does end up getting that change. Bulldogs will stay with this line. Nicholas digs in with Marley. Marley wins that back. Zaski to top. Dumped in. In behind Wigfield. Back on it is Mins. He throws the body. Kingsbury does make the play. Zaski pinches down deep. Now a race for it. Toth gets beat out by Jaros. Off the boards. Mins battling for it. Puck does come loose. Pratt pressured Mins, but Mins does get away and lobs it down center ice. Given away at the blue line, Marley and Allen now with it. Zaski pinches up. Puck is played to the far side in front of the benches. Collision there by Bro. Puck is played into the Bulldogs' end. A backhand pass. Never got to McLeod. Davis with a nice pinch. Allen goes right through Pratt. McLeod and Pratt collide. Allen goes off. Or excuse me, Allen runs. Another big hit. Schomburger this time throwing the body. Bro steps up. Another hit on Pratt. Bulldogs trying to lay the lumber. Puck is played to center ice. Cross ice pass in stride. Strasky doesn't have the angle. Spins out on Onstadt. Onstadt leaves it at the blue line. Shot by Matern through. Easy glove save by Traska. Face off to the left of Traska. Bulldogs out shooting the Dutchman, 21-17. Wigfield has been up to the task. Traska as well. There's been a lot of bodies in front of him. 9:09 to go. Bulldogs are trying to trim this one to 1 before the intermission. Puck is won back Matern. Luter, one-time shot off the glove. Oh, Traska and out of play. They will do it once again. Very impressive 30 minutes, 31 minutes now from Hope College. Wasn't really sure they were up to the task of this Bulldog team. 16-5, but not really that signature win on their schedule. Calvin, of course, top 10 team. Shot there. Thought there was going to be a trip there on the Bulldogs. Goes uncalled. Puck is played to Turin. Turin just out of the reach of Smith, or he was away. Matern hooks Smith. Smith still battling. Wins the 1-on-3. Now does lose it after. Now Mott gives that one away. Pulauskas, nice move around McLaughlin. Mott drives him off the puck. Now Smith once again hits the Women's NCHA Playoff Champion banner from 2022. Speaking of other events, hockey-wise, ACHA Division I team will place BioSteel Prep U19 team in an exhibition match. Women's NCAA hockey will be at Lake Forest in that series. Puck is pile up in front of the Bulldog net. Puck never got through. Men's hockey will also take on Lake Forest. They will be here at the AIA, 7 p.m. tomorrow night. To Calloway. Zaski dumps that one in. Big hit there. Double teamed. Does make the play. Cross ice. Zaski tips that one. Thankfully, there is protective netting right above that, right above the Hope College bench. And that was going to be yet another souvenir. 8 minutes to go in the second period. Schomburger wins that one cleanly to Toth. Toth chips it to the line, knocked down. Schomburger plays to Weidman. Weidman to Gajewski. Gajewski plays it to Weidman. Stick Schulte knocked that one away with his glove. Back to Zaski. He walks the line, leaves it for Weidman. Still with it now. Bulldogs will get a power play if they don't score. Schomburger spinorama pass. Puck is still loose. Referee cannot see it. Blocked away, but the Bulldogs going to head to another power play. Take another look. That was before the penalty. They're going to call hooking on Colin Peel. Bulldogs, a golden opportunity. Will be Peel's second penalty of the evening. Bulldogs send out this unit once again. They did score their last time out here. Strasky with it now at the blue line. Leaves it for Mins. Mins goes cross ice to Gajewski. Gajewski walks out to Mins. They swap places. Mins still with it. Plays to Gajewski. They swap places again. Gajewski leaves it for Strasky. Walks in, shoots. Blockered away. Puck is played to the line. Off the glove of Strasky. And down the ice. Allen goes off for a change. Weidman hops the boards. Strasky. It's Gajewski. Gajewski trying to do it himself. Gets ridden off by Barron. Puck is played to the center of the ice off the stick of Mins. Now a one-on-one. The late guy making it a 2-on-1 Onstad. Tried to play it across. Just out of the reach of Kingsbury. Smith gets hit hard by Onstad. Now Turin. Turin walks through two, leaves it for Weidman. Weidman takes a shot right into the crest of Wigfield. 50 seconds to go in the minor to Peel. It's going to be Smith with Turin and Weidman up front. Reagan forward acting as a defenseman, and then they're going to have McLaughlin, the other defenseman. Turin wins that one clean to McLaughlin. Across. Reagan takes a shot. Backdoor pass. Big save there, and that puck just trickled wide. A set play worked pretty much flawlessly, and Turin tipped it through the legs of Wigfield but out the other side of the blue paint. McLaughlin leaves it for Reagan. 30 seconds to go in the penalty. Little mix-up at the blue line. Puck is played out. McLaughlin does get it to Smith on the opposite side. Smith, little crossover display there right in front of the Bulldog bench. Still with it. Smith, 10 seconds to go. Back to the line, McLaughlin. It's Reagan. Nice stick there in the center by Dvorak. Smith still with it. 2 seconds to go. McLaughlin takes a shot. That one's blocked aside once again. Dvorak with another one, and Peel chips that one down deep. Bulldogs 1 for 5 on the power play. Marley with it. Plays to Turin. Turin shoots that one cross ice off the stick of Luter, and that one is out of play. Bulldogs up to 25 shots. Can't seem to get anything by Sebastian Wigfield, the sophomore, Blue Hill, Maine. Marley comes in for the draw. Now with McLeod and Nye. Those two get a shift up with Marley. Battling for it in the corner. Marley gets hit hard to the boards. Puck does come free, and Zaski just retreated too far. Nice upward pass, and Marley and Nye collide in a way. Big save there from Traska. As Ryan Jaros was home free. A mix-up there at the center ice, really the Bulldogs' blue line. So it just looked like Nye. See it right here, actually. Yeah, just Nye and Marley collide. Jaros, nice move, but a big save there from Traska. Puck is won back to Pratt, and that one goes sailing out of play. Face off to the right of Traska. going forward is Nicholas. Hope College does get possession. Nice pass there in the slot. Tried to go back door to Jaros. Just feigned on really at the last second. He would have had a tap in as this line again causing havoc. Pratt and Bro. Nicholas, Pratt, and Jaros. Puck comes free to Weidman. Weidman, nice pass to Schomburger to Gajewski. Now a chance here off the skate of Gajewski, or he had a free lane to the lane, or excuse me, lane to the net. Now Jaros. Weidman levels Onstad as Jaros is going for a change, excuse me. Bulldogs are going to be shorthanded once again. I believe this is going to be yet another hooking penalty. It's going to be Weidman, I believe, to his. He's going to argue, but I don't think he is going to win that argument. Don't miss Chase Matthew live at Adrian College on March 21st at 7 p.m. for our spring concert. It's free for all Adrian College students, and tickets are available now at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. That's March 21st, Chase Matthew at Adrian College. We're holding it down. Face off to the right, a big kill here for the Bulldogs. Digging in is John. Sort of a scramble draw, comes back, glove down by Dvorak. Walks the line, dumps it all the way around. Just over the stick of Palauskas, sent the length of the ice. To Calloway and Nye. Weidman, one of the main penalty killers for this Bulldog team, will sit. See how Coach Estalos deals with that. It's going to be Turin and Smith. John loses that at the blue line. Smith comes away with it. Smith plays it the length of the ice to Turin. Turin the only one down here. Wakefield, nice job to play that puck. Davis gives it away. Smith is away. One-on-one with Davis. Spins around. Gets his stick check. No arm in the air. Looked like good defense there from Davis. Now Hope College is away. A nice move there. Onstock gets leveled on the second attempt by Toth. Smith goes off for a change. On comes to Calloway. 45 seconds gone. Left in the penalty kill. Pratt trips over the linesman. Stays on his knees with the puck. Toth takes his man to the boards. Scramble behind the Bulldog net. Finally comes away. Now right to the slot. Nice passing here. Jaros. He walks in. Goes to the center. Tries to play it backdoor. Does. Now from the side of the net. They regroup. Back at the line to Jaros. As Onstad uses them. Onstad to Jaros. Jaros takes the shot. Blocked away by DeCalloway. 10 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Onstad hollering. He's wide open out front. Could not get it to him. Bodies all over the place. Weidman pressuring, and now Zaski steps up. Zaski takes a long-range shot. And is blockered out of play by Wigfield. He had enough of that. Bulldogs will get an offensive zone face-off with 1:47 to go in the second period. Weidman out of the box, as you see right there, with Schomburger and Gajewski, excuse me. Stick Schulte with it, reverses back to Peel. Peel off the boards, does get out. Bro right there waiting for it, dumps it back in. Patted to the corner to Stick Schulte. Plays it out front. Barron with it. Just navigating through center ice, dumps it in. Bro knocks that one down into midair. Bro still with it. Bro leaves it for Weidman, and now Bro gets checked there at center ice. Schomburger plays it to Gajewski. Back to Bro. Minute and 10 seconds to go. Gajewski to Schomburger. Leaves it for Gajewski. He takes a long-range shot. Fanned on it. Schomburger first to it. He gets checked. Now Barron. They play it out. Remersma takes a big hit. Referee linesman's going to call an icing. Merzma really close there to center ice. Bulldogs with an offensive zone faceoff. 53 seconds to go in this second period of action. Tie-up draw, played back to Steck Schulte. Plays it up the middle, in stride. Dumped in by Merzma. Mott plays it to McLaughlin, 30 to go. McLaughlin plays it up the boards. Really nice curling weight. Matern goes back on it. He takes a shot. Puck is played to the blue line. Mott not giving up any ground. 20 seconds to go. Played to the far corner. Hope College trying to hang on. The last 25 seconds. Mins gets a chance. Plays it to the far corner and Reagan. 5 seconds to go. Reagan throws it out front off the side of the net. Big hit there on John. John retaliates. Hits Allen to the ice. Hope College will head to the locker room, extending their lead in that second period. Bulldogs did get one of them back as it was 3-0. Gotta believe head coach Van Timmeren, will like the way his team is playing. A 2-goal lead on the number 7 team in the nation, Adrian College. Both teams not making it really easy on themselves. A lot of penalties both ways. And about 10 penalties combined. Both teams with 5, and then you also had those 4-on-4 offsetting minors. Bulldogs do hold the edge in shots. Not that that means anything. They are up 26-19. Hope College with 9 second period shots. Adrian credited with 19 in that second period. They definitely held the play after those 2 quick goals. Brady Bree got his 8th from Jake Onstadt. Got his 20th assist. He had his 19th assist early in that first period. Michael Steck Schulte got on the board, first of the year, assisted by Gunnar Sudinski. So Sudinski comes in with 3 points and has 2 points already today with a whole period left. And Kale Strasky gets his second. Hunter Allen, the lone assist on that power play goal. Only the only time the Bulldogs have capitalized on it. If we take a look at the penalties, it is 5-5, and then obviously had those 2 minor penalties at the same time, causing 4-on-4, but it's been the Sebastian Wakefield show tonight. Wakefield mentioned it in the opener, had good numbers. Really didn't think he played anyone to the caliber of the Bulldogs. He comes in with a 14-5 record, a 2.34 goals against average, and a .927 save percentage. Does also have 4 shutouts. Won't get his 5th tonight, but at this point, I think he's pretty happy, only allowing 1 goal on 26 shots. Bulldogs peppering him in that period, and we kind of expect more of the same in period number 3 as the Bulldogs do not want to drop their second game 1 of the season, and they do not want to drop to 0-1 in 2026. Really have some big games coming up. Obviously, you have now ranked number 11 Calvin next weekend. They play a home and home. Then they will travel to Liberty. They split earlier in the year in October, take on the Flames, and then they finish off with a home and home with Toledo and Grand Valley State University. As for Hope College, they will have a Aquinas College in Western Michigan home and home. And then they will end the year once again with another home and home with with Purdue Northwest, and then they will be home for 2 on February 13th and 14th against Kent State as they look to book their ticket to the playoffs. We'll head to the third period now. Don't go anywhere. You're watching men's ACHA Division I hockey on ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I can have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
And we are back to Arrington Ice Arena. Self Jack Whitehead here up in the booth. Bulldogs trailing Hope College 3-1 as we head to the third period of play. Bulldogs' lone goal is from Cale Strasky, his second. Bulldogs have lost the first and second periods. They find themselves in a hole The first ever meeting between these two ACHA Division I teams. Hope College obviously had the ACHA Division III team. It's where head coach Chris Van Timmeren has been coaching the last 25 years. He's had pretty good success, 25 consecutive winning seasons and 4 national championships. There's the horn for the Bulldogs. It's head coach Gary Estalos, who's really on the same trajectory as the Hope head coach. Just has over 303 wins total. He has 3 Division I national championships. Him in his 10th season. So you kind of get the feeling he's well on his way to surpassing really Chris Van Timmeren in most categories. Obviously, he's had great success here at Adrian College. Got another good team this year. Bulldogs are going to have to pick it up here in this third period if they're going to want to stay in front of Hope College in the GL6 standings. Bulldogs right now a few games ahead. They do not want to give Hope College any breathing room. These two teams will match up tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Once again, that will be at Hope College in Holland, Michigan. Both teams look to be set. Referees look to be set as well. Goalies are the same. Peyton Traska is in net for the Bulldogs. Really got to not allow anything else. And Sebastian Wakefield, the talk of the town tonight, is in net for Hope. Hope College looking for their first real signature road victory. Bulldogs looking to make it 8 in a row. 20 minutes away, Reagan loses that faceoff to Nicholas. Reagan reverses that around. Mott gives that one away, walks out, tough angle shot. Off the side of the net, you saw the bottle pop up. Good offensive zone shift here early by the Dutchman. Reagan hounds Pratt. Puck does come free to Mott. Mott reverses back to McLaughlin. Bulldogs break out to center ice. Smith gives that one away to Kingsbury. Kingsbury hits Sudinski in stride, already with 2 points in a career game in this one. The sophomore gets hit hard. Puck comes back to the blue line. McLaughlin pressuring Breet. Breet takes a hit from Turin. Careful not to take a penalty if you're Reagan. Onstad with it now. Tries to walk out, gets poked away to the corner. That shot was blocked. Reagan says enough with this and just shoots this one to center ice. Smith on it there. Now a long-range shot from Sudinski. Glove save from Straska. Straska's had made a few big saves. Obviously, they had that penalty, or the power play, at the end of the second period. They had to make a few big saves. He's going to have to shut the door the rest of the way if the Bulldogs are going to have any chance. Strasky lays that one high off the boards. Gajewski dumps it the rest of the way. Back on it is Stick Schulte. He loses it, plays it around to the blue line. Let's stop there. Puck in front. Stick Schulte gloves that one out of midair. Deflected back to center ice, Stick Schulte. Bulldogs come away with it. Weidman. Weidman from a tough angle, low shot. Gets his rebound off the side of the net. Diving poke check to get it back to Strasky, intercepted by Nicholas. Excuse me, this is Polauskas. Now coming away is Weidman once again. Cross ice, Gajewski out of breath. Dumps that one in. DeCalloway back on it. Nice skate play to hit Remersma, who drops it back. Long range shot. Don't think that ever got to Traska. Allen with speed through center ice, dumps it in. Gets body position. A nice play from Kingsbury and Allen battling for it. Mins gets his stick lodged under and then thrown away from him. Referee looking right at it. Says play on. Long or tough angle shot. Toth rides his man to the boards. We're going to get a penalty here for Toth after the referees missed one on Hope College about 10 seconds earlier. Bulldogs are going to be shorthanded once again. Faceoff will be to the right of Traska. Gotta think, gotta make a few big saves in this one. Keep this a two-goal game. Two-goal game is not insurmountable. Smith launches that one down the ice. Smith and Turin take over on this penalty kill. Smith pressuring Pratt, causes a turnover. Smith on Pratt. Smith tucks out of the way of Pratt. Gives a slash there on the hands to Onstadt. Smith flying around, almost got another steal. Now Nicholas uses his speed. Smith pressuring him from the back end. Does get away. Smith and Turin, 2-on-1. Turin goes towards the net. Hits, for Smith tried to hit him. A nice back check there. And now Smith and Turin are gassed. 3-on-2, now a 4-on-2. And Turin lays the body once again. Turin is out of gas. Still lays the body. Now will get off for a change. Slash a bit up high there. Not sure he knew where his stick was. DeCalloway pressuring again. Another good Bulldog penalty kill. They've been perfect tonight. 0 for 5. Now after this is going to be the Dutchman. Laid back to the blue line. Nice spin move away. Pass across, shot. Nice stick save there. Strasky pins it up against the boards. It's taken away. Little pop pass here. Puck is loose. That's played through the blue paint. Now it back at the blue line. Davis. John plays it down deep. Tough angle shot. The puck goes fluttering over top of the net. Davis was changing. They didn't realize DeCalloway breaks out. 2-on-2. Long range shot just over the head of Wigfield. Tough to do with that 6'4" frame. Now Weidman. Bulldogs do kill it off once again. Puck is played out to Weidman. He tips it in. Back on it is Luter. Schomburger comes away with it. Schomburger, nice move around. Matern. Bodies fly everywhere. Blake Weidman dumps it back in. Schomburger first on it. If he looks back, he has room. Escapes a check. Bad change there from the Dutchman. Gajewski with it. He takes a sharp angle shot. Schomburger to midair. Big save there. They're going to call a high stick anyways. Looked like Schomburger's stick was pretty high. Not sure if Wigfield, though, got over there. See on the broadcast a few silly gestures there. Faceoff will be outside. Another good shift. DeCalloway. The other linesman doesn't like what he sees now, and he's going to tell everybody to relax. Allen comes away with it. Over to Strasky. Strasky leaves it for DeCalloway. DeCalloway. Nice block shot there. Does keep it in, though. Puck goes all the way to the left of Wigfield. Now a nice move, Allen. In the slot. Shot. Big block once again. This time by Barron, I believe, off the skate. He's checking it. Another big block. You know, Wigfield's played a heck of a game, but these block shots from really everyone, the forward and defense, have been massive. Coach Van Timmerman's team really digging in on the defensive side of the puck. DeCalloway lined up with Nicholas. Nicholas wins that straight back. Allen does get to it first. Stick Schulte played a little bit extra interference there. Nicholas with it now. Tries to get a pass through off a skate, and Allen circles back with it. Hunter Allen still with it. Gets around Stick Schulte. Nicholas hits him hard. Mins with another nice move to the slot once again. Blocked again, this time by Peel, excuse me. Now another chance for Mins. Nice pass to Strasky, the goal scorer. Nobody in front. A gloved save by Wigfield. 6 and 21 seconds gone by in this third period. Bulldogs now up to 30 shots on net. Wigfield turned aside 29 of them. Reagan, now up front with Turin and Smith. Big line here. McLaughlin fakes the shot. Turin gets hit on the hands, but the puck does find its way to Mott. Mott takes a long-range shot. Puck is loose there for the taking. Taken away and flipped out. Back on it. Now Smith with a nice stick play. Mott jumps into the rush. He gets poke checked. Puck comes back to McLaughlin. Cross ice to Turin. Turin dips it in. On it is Reagan. Mott pinches down. Takes the man. Humps the puck deep. Breach chips that one to Onstad. Onstad gets hit hard by McLaughlin, but Mott comes away with it. Mott plays it up the board. Smith dumps it in, tips it in, and goes off for a change. Reagan pressuring. Reagan careful to not take a trip. Puck comes free to the blue line and down deep. This one actually on net. Zaski takes a big hit. Doesn't make the play. Puck comes to Toth. Toth plays it to Nye. To Marley. Marley with a nice move around Matern. McLeod goes in after it. Nice play by Luter. Plays it up. Nye checks him. Back to the line. Zaski. Nice block there from Matern. Matern's away. He will dump it in. Line change being made by Hope College. And now you can kind of see at the bench, someone is not happy. I think it's a player trying to fire up his team. Not sure who that is. They're going back and forth. That's what you love to see as a coach. Players bickering. It's just not personal. It's just want to do so well, playing really well. It was definitely a defenseman. Looked like he had a letter on his jersey. Not sure if that was Luter, senior defenseman, but I'd like to see that as a coach. Now a board battle won by Strasky. Plays it off the boards to Weidman. Hits him in stride from a sharp angle, just wide. Puck goes shooting around the boards. Bro steps up. He gets taken down. Nice big stick check. Hope College hounding for a penalty call. There shouldn't be, though. He got the puck first. Weidman from a sharp angle scores! Bulldogs back within one on a Ryan Bro diving poke check. Gajewski with the shot. Weidman with the rebound. 3-2 Hope. Take another look. Weidman, this is his 15th. Saw the pass across. Excuse me, it was Bro actually with the shot. Ryan Bro does everything on that one but finish. Blake Weidman is there, and the Bulldogs scored 2 straight, and now we've got a game. 3-2, 11 and change to go. One-shot hockey game. Big hit there. Bodies go flying. Now Jaros' game already been very physical. Gotta expect it's going to get that much more physical, and a chance here for the Bulldogs. 2-on-1. It's DeCalloway and Mins. 2 Mins. Waits out to DeCalloway. Scores! Just like that, we're tied at 3. DeCalloway off the Mins feed. Bulldogs with 2 goals in 23-ish seconds. And we are knotted up at 3. Just a long developing 2-on-1. DeCalloway, the recipient from Mins. Another big goal as the Bulldogs tie this one up. Now another chance right off the draw. Smith and Turin back out here with Reagan. Puck comes to Smith. tries to play it to Turin. Puck is deflected away. Reagan tries to keep it in, can't do so. 4-on-2 now for Hope College. Onstad still with it, gets checked there by McLaughlin. Big stick check there. McLaughlin goes with the play, really taking it on himself. Puck is played across by Onstad. Pinching down is Reagan. Puck comes to the line and out to Toth. Back in off the stick of Reagan. Down in behind Wakefield. Now puck given away right away. McLeod in the slot. Fakes a shot. Big pad save. I don't know if he got it with the blocker or the pad. Wakefield making up for his own turnover. Now Bulldogs still with pressure. Back to the line and Toth. He takes a slap shot. That's blocked by Dvorak. Puck is taken away at the lines by Mins, and Marley. He did go in offside. That's a good call by the official. As we hit the 10-minute mark. Just a reminder, ACTV broadcasts are fully student ran. I have obviously myself, Jack Whitehead, on play-by-play. Tate Wise on an action cam. I got my partner Sean Whitmer. It's my director Connor Atwell on top cam, and Kendra Shoup gathering some B-roll for us. Hit the 10-minute mark and we are in. Sharp angle shot. Steck Schulte knocks that one away. Regrouped behind. Puck played out front once again. That's played with high stick and a glove. Weidman does play down with his glove. To Schaumburger. Schaumburger whiffs on it. Now Zaski really back, and a big chance there. Zaski does make the play. Get that one away, and Gajewski's back with it. Gajewski, shot, just goes wide. Jaros plays this one off the boards. Stick checked by the Bulldogs. Now Weidman. Weidman turns back. Line mate off for a change. Weidman to Strasky. In stride. Strasky still with it. Cuts to the slot. Weaving his way through. Leaves it there for Bro. Miscommunication, but Strasky does keep it in. Mins out of midair. Plays it around the net. Just under the stick there. Wakefield. Chance there to Callaway from a tough angle. Now a shot through. Patted aside. Puck is played just over the head of Strasky. Back on it is Bro. Bulldogs regroup with Strasky. Strasky takes on Onstad. Onstad hits him hard. Strasky does make the play. Back on it is Davis. He gives it away. Chance in the slot. Turin could not get a good stick on it. I believe Breet there. Diving glove save by Allen. It's going to all go all for naught, but some athleticism there. Maybe not. Turin with it now. Gives it to Allen. He spins, fires, blocked away. Bulldogs keeping the pressure on. No room to breathe for these Dutchmen. Kingsbury dumps that one in. Turin. They're going to call both here. I believe Turin broke his stick on a cross check. High stick on Kingsbury. I believe, though, if you're Hope College, you'd take that. Kingsbury, a good player, but Teo Turin, one of the Bulldogs' best. They're going to play 4-on-4. 2 minutes, barring another penalty. It's going to be the big boys up front, really, for both teams. It's going to be Weidman and Smith, and then Nicholas is with Pratt. As Luter and Matern. Face off one back by Weidman. Mott leaves it for McLaughlin. Smith with it. Turns back. He's going to get ahead of steam. Now watch him fly. And actually, right as I say that, a good announcer's jinx. He falls down. Now the puck is played to the slot. Weidman says, get this one out. He does. Nice play by Nicholas. Back to Matern. Pratt tried to make a move. Taken away by Mott. Nicholas and Pratt go for a change. Those two paired together are dangerous. They lead the conference in points. McLaughlin checked. Plays it up to Weidman. Nice play by Weidman. Smith has speed. He cuts to the slot. Still with it. Out waiting. Fires one across the grain. Did not hit the net. Mott to Weidman. Weidman, field goal is just good, as you can see. He signals it. I believe he was still inside the blue line, so the faceoff will still be inside. .102 to go. In 4-on-4 before we hit 5-on-5 once again. These are the moments guys want to play in. Tight game, top 15 matchup, first game back on the new year. 3-3 Toth leaves it for Zaski from the point. He shoots, tipped in front, scores! Dylan Gajewski with his 11th. The Bulldogs have stormed back with 4 in a row. They have a 1-goal lead. Take another look. A nice job by Toth to bring the defender away, and Zaski gets the shot through. Gajewski on the receiving end tips that one home. Now it's the Bulldogs out front. Now we're going to have to see Hope College, see if they can get back into it. A little bit more offense. They've been defending now for a while. Onstadt in the slot. He gets a weak shot off. Covered in front by Traska. 6:30 to go. Bulldogs dominating the shot total now, up to 37. 37-24 to be exact. 6.5 to play. One back by DeCalloway. Still 4-on-4. Now a chance here. The big guy. Zaski's away. Zaski, what a move, and just could not bury it. The 6'6" ballerina goes end to end and just puts that one wide as he crashes into the net. Oh my Lord. 6'6" people should not be able to move like that. What a move it was. Wakefield, I guess, just kept his ground enough and forced him to go wide. Still 4-on-4. We've been 4-on-4 for what feels like 5 minutes. Gajewski with the go-ahead goal. Puck is played around to the blue line. Now we are even strength, 5-on-5. Turin and Kingsbury come out of the box. Puck played back. Luter takes a shot. Blocked away by Schaumburger. Schaumburger plays it to center ice. Matern back on it. Off the stick of Onstadt. Does get in, but not very deep. Smith just out of his reach, or he would have been free. Smith, all that power, rides him off the puck. Marley gloves that one down smartly. Bro leaves it for Marley to touch. Little dangerous play there in the middle of the ice. Bulldogs got to stay out of the box. A nice play towards the front of the net. Poke check by Straska. The puck is finally cleared. A big save by Traska. Got to give him a lot of credit. Gave up 3 goals in about 25 minutes, but he has been rock solid since. 5 minutes to go. Bulldogs clinging to a 1-goal lead. Peel plays it around. Hits in stride is Dvorak. Cross ice. Just out of the reach. I believe that was Pratt. Puck played all the way back to Stick Schulte. Off the boards. Nice play by McLeod. Puck is played in. Taken there and left there by Wigfield. See if this score holds up. At what point in time that Wigfield will head to the bench. Off the head of John. Now McLeod with it again. McLeod breaks in, just loses it at the last second. Puck is alley-oop to center ice, glove down by Mott. To McLaughlin. Weidman gets a stick slapped out of his hands. Don't think the referees are going to call anything now. Palauskas gets drilled by Weidman off the boards, and that will be enough for icing. One of the few icings we've had. So that clock hits 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Hope College now in need of a goal. Scoring the first 3, and then the Bulldogs got 2 in 23 seconds to Callaway and Weidman, and then Gajewski on the 2-on-1 got the go-ahead goal. And that's where we stand right now. Wakefield comes out and plays it off the top of the glass. Schomburger tried to keep that in. It does come out, and Gajewski plays it the rest of the way. Back on it is Davis. A nice touch pass there to Onstad. Onstad, nice cross-ice pass. Kingsbury dumps it in. Sudinski pressures Traska. Pinching down deep is Davis. Mott after it. He spins away from checks, plays it to the line, not out. Pass cross-ice off the boards. Nobody there, and Weidman spins back with it. Plays it off the skate. Now Reagan waiting for this puck. Sees turn back door, goes that way. Just still in the air, couldn't get a good stick on it. Now this puck is played. Hope College still can't really get anything going. The offensive end. Big hit there, taken away by Smith. Big pad save by Wakefield. 2:40 to go. Dutchmen break out 3-on-3. Another big hit from Terran. He's been throwing his body weight around all night. After it is Nicholas. Gets it down. Zaski drives his man to the boards in Davis. Puck still loose, or excuse me, that was Luter. Now puck gets through. Saved, rebound, puck is still loose. Now the referee blows the whistle. Reagan thought he took that shot after the whistle. Now Reagan goes to the ice with someone, can't quite see the number. Is Luter. All 10 players are inside the blue, or inside the top of the circles. This faceoff should be coming outside, barring any penalties, of course. See if either head coach calls timeout. A little bit later on, we get to that 2-minute mark. Face-off one back by the Bulldogs. Nobody really saw. Nobody heard a whistle. Everyone kind of stopped. Gonna reset the clock. Add 2 more seconds. 2:16 to go. DeCallaway wins it to the boards. Matern, though, gets there first, dumps it in. DeCallaway plays it off the boards to himself. Shoots that one directly out of play. He's going to want that one back. Bulldogs unable to change, even though they just did. No harm there, but 2:07 to go. Offensive zone faceoff for the Dutchman. John in for the faceoff. Faceoff one back by John. To the point. Shot comes through. Tipped on the way. Doesn't get by Strasky. Allen gets center ice. Mins dumps it in. Mins and Allen after it. Now the Bulldogs play some defense. 1:50 to go. Puck is played to John. He can't get it in. Now they do get it in. Strasky with time. Plays it to Bro. 1:40 to go. DeCallaway dumps it in. They go for a change. Now or never for the Dutchman. 90 seconds to go. You got to think Wakefield heading to the bench. Dutchman can get possession in the Bulldogs' end. Almost a penalty there. You kind of hold your breath if you're a Bulldog fan. With all these penalties they've been taking. Played up to Jaros. Off the boards, a one-on-one here from Nicholas. Nicholas on Mott. Goalie to the bench in Wakefield. Puck is played. Nice defense from Mott. Puck is played out to the red line. Spinning with it is Davis. Dumps it in. 6-on-5. Traska almost gave it away. Spinning shot. Diving glove save. The puck is tracking towards the net. In! believe McLaughlin's going to get credit for a 200-foot missile. The Bulldogs will steal one here, scoring 5 straight. McLaughlin from one end to the other, his 4th goal of the year, 16th point, salts this one away. Big win here for the Bulldogs as Smith dumps it in again. Nice glove save behind the net by Wakefield, who played a really solid game. Only giving up 4 on 38 shots. Reagan feeds Turin. Turin lays the body on stick. Schulte, see if we have any extra stuff after this one concedes. These two teams do play again tomorrow. To Toth at the blue line. Fakes the shot once. Gets it blocked. That one's going to play to center. Zaski spins it back into the offense or the defensive end of Hope College, and see if Dutchmen do anything. They're just going to play catch. 10 seconds to go. Smith keeps this one in. Gets another shot on goal for an even 40. The Bulldogs will improve to 19-3-2 as Hope College drops to 16-6. Big win for the Bulldogs, coming from behind 3-0 in this one, 5 straight, 4 of which coming in the 3rd period. Picking up yet another win is Peyton Traska, improving his record to 12-1-1. He gave up 3 goals on 26 shots, a pretty good outing for him. See if we see Traska take over the net tomorrow in Holland, Michigan, or if we will see the freshman Dylan Eliason. Regardless, Bulldogs are in good hands in the net. And if this is what we're going to see every time between these two historic colleges, and we are in for a treat. Obviously, the first career meeting tonight. Bulldogs prevail, now move to 1-0 all-time in ACHA Division I play against Hope College on the back of a big 3rd period, really. Take another look. The first goal that got the Bulldogs on the board, down 3-0 at that time, and needed something to give. Strasky from the point gave them that 1-goal lead, and obviously they did not look back from there. Big goals across the board, really. Weidman, DeCalloway, Gajewski, and McLaughlin. The 2nd goal, Weidman and Bro. Weidman from a tough angle. That one was all Ryan Bro as he made that diving stick check in the neutral zone to spring that 3-on-2-ish, and then Weidman from a tough angle. That was at 8:36. Keegan DeCalloway, 23 seconds after, made it a 3-3 game. As you can see right here on the 2-on-1, long developing. That's kind of where the tide shifted. The Bulldogs dominated from then on out, and then obviously you had that Dylan Gajewski tip shot from Zaski from the point. 13-18. As we look at it right now, Toth just brings his defender enough. Zaski, Gajewski's stick, that was the 4-on-4 goal. Ultimately is the game winner. These two teams, like I said earlier, do battle tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern in Holland, Michigan. Myself, Jack Whitehead, my director, who's given me all those replays, Sean Whitmer. We thank you for tuning in to Adrian College TV. And as always, go Bulldogs.